Alonso says that I say Amen, Gonzalo. See, so be it. Means whatever you are saying, may the gods shower their blessings upon this couple. Gonzalo, was Milan thrust from Milan that his issue should become king of Naples? Now Gonzalo says that was this the reason that Milan means the Duke of Milan, that is Prospero. Was Prospero thrown out of Milan? Was Prospero thrown out of his dukedom? That his issue means child. That his child should become the king of Naples. Means was this the what the destiny wanted? Was this something which was wanted by fate, right? Prospero that Prospero's child should become the ruler of Milan. Was this the reason? Was this the fate's desire that Prospero's child should become the ruler of Naples? And so that is why Prospero was thrown out of the dukedom of Milan. That his issue should become king of Naples. That his child should become the king of Naples. Oh, rejoice beyond common joy and set it down with gold on lasting pillars. So now I request that we all should rejoice, we all should make merry, we all should celebrate this occasion with a lot of joy. Why? Because this is not a common occasion, right? This is an event which demands great celebration. So that is why this is something which is some very happy event is taking place. This is something which should give all of us a lot of happiness, and so it is not a common joy which a person can experience in day-to-day life, right? Because the strange turn of events that took place and all these things which happen, so this is something, this is an occasion on which we should rejoice a little more, rejoice than we normally rejoice in under normal circumstances, under normal joy. So at this occasion we should rejoice more, and set it down with gold on lasting pillars. And this celebration, this event should be inscribed in golden letters on lasting pillars. Lasting pillars means if you inscribe something, if you engrave something on a pillar, what will happen? It will last for a very, very long period of time, right? For years and even for centuries it will last. So that is what he is saying, that if we inscribe this, event should be inscribed in golden letters in the pillar so that it becomes history. It is there for generations to come and see. In one voyage did Claribel her husband find at Tunis, and Ferdinand her brother found a wife where he himself was lost. So he says that in the same voyage, in one voyage means in one single journey, right? In the same journey, what happened? Claribel found, you remember? Why did they take this voyage? Because they went, all these people, they went to get married, get Claribel married to whom? Tunis, king of Tunis, right? So that is what Gonzalo is saying in the same journey, the princess, that is Claribel, was married to Tunis, king of Tunis, and while returning, her brother, whose brother? Claribel's brother also found a wife for himself, where he himself was lost. He found his wife, found his would-be wife where at the place where he himself was lost. He was lost on that island, right? Trying to save his life. He jumped from the ship and he was there on in that island, right? He finally landed himself on that island. And so he found a wife at such a place. Found a wife where he himself was lost. Prospero his dukedom in a poor isle. So, and what did Prospero find? Prospero got his kingdom back in such a small island, right? Everything is taking place on that island, na? Ferdinand found his wife on that island, that is Miranda. Prospero got his kingdom back, his dukedom back, his dukedom of Milan back, where? On that small island only. And all of us ourselves when no man was his own. And all of us found ourselves when we had lost. See, all of them had lost their senses. All of them have gone crazy, right? So nobody knows that all these things were done by Prospero actually, right? Till this time, they are of the opinion that they have landed themselves on an enchanted island, and some supernatural powers, some ghosts, witches, and spirits, they are doing all these things to them. They don't know that Prospero is responsible for all these things which are happening to them. So that is why Gonzalo says, and all of us found ourselves which we had lost on the island. Means they got their senses back, right? They regained their senses, they regained their sensibilities which they had lost. So when no man was his own. So when no man was his own means when none of us had any control over our destiny, right? We were like our destiny, our fate was out of control. We were completely unaware of what is happening to all of us, right? Nothing was under our control. At that time, we got our sense back, right? Our senses were restored to us in such a situation, and this also happened where? On this island. So Alonso to Ferdinand and Miranda, give me your hand. So now Alonso asked Ferdinand and Miranda to give him their hands. Let grief and sorrow still embrace his heart that doth not wish you joy. So he says that let grief and sorrow, let tortures and agonies trouble them, engulf them, right? Engulf whose hearts they don't want to celebrate. That does not wish you joy. So let their hearts be filled with torture, agony, pain, suffering, grief, sorrow, all these things. Who the heart of the person be filled with all these things who don't want to wish you joy, who don't wish joy for you people, who don't wish happiness for you people. Let their hearts be filled with all these things, right? Let their hearts be filled with sorrow, with pain, with suffering, and with all these things, who cannot wish joy and happiness for you people. So it's a blessing, right? Means anyone who doesn't wish good things for you people, let that person's heart be filled with all these sorrows and pain. Now what happens? Be it so, Amin. So Gonzalo says, yes, Amin. He also says that let this happen. Let their hearts be filled with sorrow and pain who don't wish good things for this couple. Re-enter Ariel with the master and the boatswain amazed the following. So these, they were like the master and the boatswain. You remember Prospero instructed them to go and bring the master and the instructed Ariel to go and bring the master and the boatswain who were sleeping in the ship, right? Sleeping under the deck of the ship. He was instructed by Prospero to go and bring them, right? So now Ariel did his job and he came back with the boatswain. And they were in surprise. They were in utter shock and they were in utter surprise. These two people, they were very shocked, right? So now when Gonzalo sees them, what does Gonzalo say? Oh, look, sir, here is more of us. So I prophesied, if a gallows were on land, this fellow could not drown. So now Gonzalo says, see, sir, see. He's addressing Alonso. He says, see, I told you, right? Look at him, I told you, here is more of us. Here is one more companion. Now see, they think that the people who are missing, they are dead, right? Everyone is believing this particular fact that people who are not there, they are dead, right? So now that is what Gonzalo also feels. And so he says, see, there are more of us means more of us, more of our companions are there, right? See, you can see more of our companions. I prophesied, if gallows were on land, this fellow could not drown. You remember scene 1, act 1, scene 1? Gonzalo was continuously saying that I feel, right? I have an intuition that this person, the boatswain, when he was swearing and he was abusing everyone and he was not respecting the king. You remember that scene? Right? What did Gonzalo say? Gonzalo says that I am very sure this person cannot drown. And if this person cannot drown, then we'll also not drown, then the ship will not wreck, right? We'll be safe. Why? Because he had some kind of feeling that this person cannot drown, he will only be hanged, right? Hanging would be the cause of his death. So now he says the same thing. He says, I prophesied if the gallows were on land. I told you earlier, I foretold you that if the gallows, you know, the place where people are hanged, right? Scaffold kind of a thing, right? So if gallows were on land, if there are gallows on land, then this person cannot drown. I told you, you people were not ready to believe me at that time, but I was very sure of it. And so now see, this person is living and he will only die by hanging. Now he talks to Gonzalo talks to Boatswain and he says to Boatswain, now blasphemy. Now blasphemy means now you impious. Blasphemy means impious, something which is like disrespecting God and all these things. So he says here blasphemy means impure, right? So you impious man, now what do you have to say? What do you want to say, you impious man? You impious fellow, you impure, unholy fellow, now what do you have to say? That swearest grace overboard, not an oath on shore. So he says, in the ship, you were continuously swearing, you were going on speaking against everyone, right? You were cursing the wind, you were cursing the divine powers, you were cursing everyone on board the ship. There you were talking so much. Now what happened? Now you don't have an oath. Now you don't want to swear on anything, right? Why are you silent here? Why are you standing quietly here at this present moment? Right? There you were like going on and on and on, not ready to stop, and now you are standing here quietly. Why? Hast thou no mouth by land? What happened to your mouth on this land? Right? What is the news? Tell us some news. Tell us something. We want to hear from you. Right? We know that you talk too much. Right? You are very fond of. You are a great swearer. So now, please say something. Take some more oaths. The Boatswain says the best news is that we have safely found it. So he says that the greatest news which I can give you at this moment is that we have safely founded our king and company. That I can see that our king is safe and his company is standing in front of my eyes and they are safe. They are not harmed by that storm, by that shipwreck, right? So everyone is safe. That is the greatest news which I can give you at the moment. The next, our ship, and the second greatest news which I have for you is that our ship, which but 3 glasses since we gave our split, is tight and yet. So, and the second great news for us, for all of us, is that our ship, which but 3 glasses since, again that hourglass, right, is referring to hourglass. So 3 glasses means 3 hours. So, but 3 glasses since we gave out. So 3 glasses since we gave out, split in tight and air. So tight and air. So our ship, which only 3 hours ago met a shipwreck, right, was in a very bad situation, which we saw with our own eyes that it was wrecked, it was broken 3 hours ago, right? And after 3 hours, what news I can give you is that our ship is tight and our ship is ready to sail. Split means wrecked, right? We saw with our own eyes that shipwreck, and now what is the condition of our ship? That it is tight means without any leakage, right? Without any leaks. So our ship is perfectly fine without any leakage, and here means and ready to sail, ready to we people are ready to set sail, right? So this is the second news which I have to give you. The first news is that I'm very happy to see that king and his companions, they are safe, right? This is the first news which I can give you, and the second news which I have to give you is that our ship, which we saw with our own eyes that it was wrecked, that ship, that same ship is in a very good condition, right, in a perfect condition, and we can set sail any moment, and bravely rigged as when we first put out to sea. And bravely rigged means it is nicely equipped, means all the sails and everything, sails, mast, ropes, everything in it is in its proper place. Everything has been fixed, and the way we start, the condition of the ship is the same as it was when we started our journey. We first put out to sea means the way when we began our journey, our ship is in the same condition as it was at that time. Ariel, aside to Prospero. Sir, all this service have I done since I went. So now Ariel talks only to Prospero, right? Takes Prospero to one side and says, sir, this is the job which I have done. Means the Ariel was responsible for all these things. That is taking care of the ship and fixing everything, correcting all the problems which were there in the ship. So Ariel has done this. So now Ariel says that, sir, this is the job. This is something which I have done since I went. Since I went with this, since you sent me to go and bring these fellows, so I have done all this job in that particular time. Prospero, aside to Ariel, my tricksy Ariel. So now Prospero praises Ariel again and he says that you are my ingenious, my clever, my very smart, inventive Ariel, right? Tricksy means ingenious. Ingenious means very clever, right? Someone who is very sharp and very clever. So very inventive. So that is what he says to Ariel, that you are my tricksy spirit, that you are my very smart and very clever spirit. Alonso, these are not natural events. They strengthen from strange to stranger. Say, how came you hither? So Alonso says, these the things which are happening on this island, I can say that these are not natural events. Right? I have never experienced these kind of things. These are not natural things happening. Right? So and what is the other thing? That they go from strange to stranger. Means they are becoming more and more strange, right? I am like more and more surprised when I come to know about the events which are taking place. Why? Because earlier he was shocked what happened to them and what all have the harpy and all these things, and then they regained their senses. They came back to their senses. Alonso was surprised. When he saw Prospero on the island, he was even more surprised. Then he saw his son alive. He was more surprised. And then now what happened? He can see boatswain and other people, they are also alive, and the ship which he saw with his own eyes that it was wrecked, that ship is also in the proper condition, right? So again, how will he feel that things are normal, right? So that is what Alonso says, these are not natural events. I can bet on this. I'm very sure that the events which are happening here, they are not something which is natural, which happens in normal course. They strengthen from strange to stranger, and they are becoming more and more strange, right? Every time I come to know of something, it is even more strange, and it becomes even more difficult for me to believe. So these happenings, they are growing in their strangeness. Say, how came you hither? Anyways, just tell me that how did you come here? Hither means here. How did you come here? He's asking the boatswain. Now what does the boatswain say? If I did think, sir, I were well awake, I would strive to tell you. So he says that if I would I would have certainly told you that why I am here and how did I come here, how did I land myself on this island, and how am I standing in front of you. If I would have been awake at that time, I would have definitely been in a position to tell you, right? I could have told you everything and I could have answered your question properly if I would have been in a proper, if I would have been in my proper consciousness, if I would have been awake at that time. If I did think, sir, I was well awake. So because I was not awake, I was kind of dreaming, in a dreamy state, in an unconscious state at that time. Maybe I was sleeping at that time. So I really don't know, right? I'm sorry, I cannot answer your question. I'll strive to tell you, right? I would have tried to tell you if I would have had my consciousness, if I would have been awake, but it was not so. So I really don't know how I came here. We were dead. What I know, I am telling you. So now he says, whatever I know, I'll try my level best to tell you, and that is what he says. We were dead of sleep, and how we know not. All clapped under hatches. So we were dead of sleep means we were fast asleep. We were in our deep sleep, and how we know not, and we don't know the reason, right? Why we were slow sleepy and why we were in such a deep sleep, why we were sleeping like dead people, I just don't know, right? We were completely in an unconscious state, and I don't know why we were in such a condition. So something happened to us which is beyond my understanding. All clapped under hatches, and all clapped under hatches means all were clapped under. Clapped means confined. All were imprisoned under hatches. Hatches here means under the deck of the ship. So I, all of us means all the mariners and all the people, all the officers of the ship, they were imprisoned under the deck of the ship, and they were confined together, and all of them were fast asleep there. But even now, with strange and several noises of roaring, shrieking, howling, jingling chains, and more diversity of sounds, all horrible, we were awakened. And then what happened when we were sleeping, when we were in our deep sleep? Then what happened? We heard strange kinds of noises, strange and several noises, right? Not one type of sound, different, a mixture of different kinds of sound. And what were those type of sound? They were like, we heard the sound of roaring, we heard the sound of shrieking, we heard the sound of howling, and jingling chains. Jingling chains means the clanging of chains, right? So these were the different kinds of sounds which we heard. And more diversity, and even more variety. There were even more means more, right? And even more variety of sound was there, means different kinds of, several different kinds of sounds we heard when we were sleeping, all horrible. And these sounds, they were not pleasant, all of them were very horrible, right? The horrible, terrifying. We were awakened, and because it was not a pleasant sound, see, pleasant music helps you fall asleep, and there's a terrible sound, they will wake you up, right? So these sounds must have been produced by Ariel to wake them up. And when we heard these kind of sounds, what happened? All of us were awakened, right? We got up from our sleep. Why? Because these sounds were very terrifying, they were very frightening in nature, and so we got up from our sleep. We were awakened straight away at liberty. And what happened? Earlier we were all confined, right? We were imprisoned, and the moment we woke up, we saw that all of us were free, right? Means the chains and all these things which must have been tied to them, they disappeared, right? So, and the moment we woke up, we saw straight away. Straight away means immediately at liberty, means all of us became free on waking up, where we in all her trim freshly beheld our royal good and gallant ship. And then what happened? Then all of a sudden we saw that our ship, right, in all her trim means in our ship was in a very good condition. Our royal gallant, good and gallant ship, that was in our great ship. See, king will not travel in a small boat, right? King will travel in a very huge, grand, magnificent ship. So our ship was in a very good condition, means all the flaws of our ship, all the defects of our ship, all the problems which were there in our ship after that shipwreck, they disappeared all of a sudden. The moment we opened our eyes and we saw that, the first thing we saw was that all of us were free, and the second thing which we saw was that our ship was all of a sudden in a very good condition, as if nothing happened to our ship, right? Our master capering to eye her. And what happened? The moment our master, right, the master of the ship, right, that is the captain of the ship, the moment he saw the condition of the ship, he started capering. Capering means dancing, right, to eye her. Eye her means look her. The moment our master of the moment the master of the ship looked at the ship, he became so happy. He was so happy that he started dancing in joy. On a trice, so please you, even in a dream were we divided from them. And then what happened? On a trice means in a moment, right? Without wasting time, in a moment, very quickly, what happened? Then, so please you. If you want to know further, if this will make you happy, I would like to tell you that in the next moment, when our master was dancing with joy on seeing the condition of the ship, what happened? Immediately at the next moment, what happened? So please you means if you want to know, if you are really interested in knowing, then I would tell you what happened next. Even in a dream, where we divided from them, as if everything was happening in a dream. Even in a dream means as if it was not reality, as if everything was in a dream. What happened? Were we divided from them? We were separated from the sailors and the mariners. The very next moment, we were separated from the sailors and the other mariners who were with us in the ship. Right? He has said now that all of them, all the officers, mariners, and the people, sailors, they were imprisoned and sleeping. First, they were freed. They were woken up by different sound, by different terrible sound. And then the moment they were woke up, they were like, they became free. Means whatever the chains and ropes were used to tie them, they disappeared. And then, as if in a dream, the next moment, what happened? The moment our master started dancing, as if in a dream, we were separated. Right? We were separated from the sailors. And we brought mopping here. And then in that dazed state, dazed means in that semi-conscious state. See, when these things will happen to anyone, obviously the person will not be in his proper senses, right? Why? Because he will go on. First of all, they were in such a deep sleep and they just woke up, right? So you cannot get up and be fully conscious immediately, right? So before we can understand anything, before we were able to understand anything, in that dazed semi-conscious state, we were brought all of a sudden in front of you, and now we are standing in front of you, right? In that state only, right? So we don't know. That is what the boatswain want to say, that I really don't know. In the beginning, he said, "Na, I really don't know why, how I am here, right? How I came here." So now he explains why he doesn't know, and whatever was there in his head, in his mind to tell him, he reveals. He speaks out in front of King Alonso. Ariel, aside to Prospero. Now, what does Ariel say? Ariel takes Prospero to one side and then he says, "Wasn't well done." So Ariel wants to know whether all these things, whether he has performed his job well, nicely or not, right? Whether his job has been rightly done or not. So he wants Prospero to appreciate his service, appreciate the work which he has performed. So that is what Ariel says. He wasn't well done means, didn't I perform my job well? Didn't I do my duty well? So Prospero says, Prospero aside to Ariel. So Prospero also means they have moved to one side. Other characters are not able to listen to their conversation. Prospero, bravely, my diligence. So Prospero says, "No, it is not so. You have really done your job wonderfully." Bravely means my diligent means my diligent spirit, my very skillful, my very ingenious, my very clever spirit. You have really performed your job task wonderfully, right? You have done your duty in the most beautiful manner. Thou shalt be free, and as the reward of doing your job so well, you will gain your liberty, you will get your freedom. Alonso, this is as strange as maze as ever mentor. So now see, these people, you can imagine their condition, right? They have, if so many strange things start happening to anyone, then anyone will be in a similar state, right? Complete in utter confusion, not being able to understand what they should do, what is happening to them, right? Any moment, any strange thing happens to them, right? So now King Alonso says, he says, this is as strange as a maze. As a strange, a maze means, maze, maze is a network of paths, right? A confusing network of paths. Labyrinth, it's also known as labyrinth, right? We call it bhool bhulaiya, right? So this is as a strange maze. So it is strange like a confusing network of paths, as ever mentioned. And I'm sure that no man must have experienced such a situation in the past. No man must have entered such a confusing path as we are trod. Trod means walking, right? So we are walking in a very confusing path, right? Like, because see, everything is confusing to them. They are not able to understand anything. And so he says that no, I am sure that no man has ever experienced this. No man must have ever gone through all these situations the way we are experiencing at the present moment. And there is in this business more than nature. was ever conduct of. So, and I'm very sure that whatever is happening is exceeding that could happen in any normal such situation, any natural situation. Whatever is happening to us is definitely not natural, is definitely not nature, and is not definitely done by nature. So means that there is some other power which has taken control over us. Why? Because these things which are happening to us are definitely not natural phenomena, and there is in this business more than nature. So something else is involved in all these things. It is not the job of nature, right? These things cannot be done by nature. So there is some other power which is involved in all these things, was ever conduct. So we cannot hold nature responsible for all these things which are happening to us. Some oracle must rectify our knowledge, and we'll need to consult some oracle. Oracle, you know, Sir Oracle, you remember of Merchant of Venice? What is the meaning of oracle? Oracle means the wise men, the people who have who can listen to the voice of God, right? Who the people to whom God sends messages, right? So those are oracle. So we will really need to. Normally they are wise men, right? So we really need to consult some oracle. We will really need to get in touch with some wise men who can rectify our knowledge, who can actually explain us in detail the reason for all these things, the reason for all these strange things which are happening to us. Prospero, sir, my liege. Liege means lord or master, right? It is an address to the lord or master. So Prospero says, sir, my liege, sir, my lord, sir, my master. So Prospero is addressing whom? King Alonso, right? Do not infest your mind with beating on the strangeness of this business. So he says, sir, my lord, my dear master, I request you, please don't trouble yourself. Please don't trouble your mind with beating on the strangeness of this business. I request you, please don't trouble yourself by thinking about, by pondering, by continuously contemplating and thinking too much about the strangeness of this business, right? Infest means trouble, right? Please don't trouble your mind with beating up. Beating up means pondering and thinking too much about, thinking too deeply about something, that is beating on. The strangeness of this business means don't trouble yourself by thinking all about all these strange events which are taking place here. At quick leisure, which shall be shortly, single, I'll resolve you. So I tell you that at quick leisure means at some leisure time, whenever we'll be free, whenever we'll get some free time, what will I do? Which I know, which I am very sure of that we'll get very shortly. That we will definitely, we will very soon get that leisure time, that free time, and then I'll resolve you. I'll resolve you means I will remove all your doubts. I'll clear all your doubts and confusions, right? The moment I will get some free time, I will definitely clear all your doubts and remove all your confusions, right? Which to use shall seem probable. And then what will happen? Of every these happened instant. Then what will happen? Then every one of these events, when I'll clear all your doubts, then you will understand why all these events they took place. Then you will understand very clearly the happening of these events when your doubts will be clear. Till when, be cheerful and think of each thing well. Till that time, I request you, till the time we are free and we sit together and I clear all your doubts, then till that time, I request you to be happy and stop thinking about these strange things which are happening here and think of each thing well. Till that time, I just request you that you should take everything to be favorable, right? That you should believe that everything which is happening to you is in your favor and nothing which is happening will ever harm you, right? Or will go against you. Aside to Ariel, come hither, spirit. Then Prospero calls Ariel again and he says, set Caliban and his companions free, untie the spell. So he says, go and set them free, free them also, untie their spell. You know, they are also under a magic spell. Untie their spell means just remove that magic charm from them also, right? Remove their magic spell, right? Remove the influence of the magic spell from them. Means first you are supposed to set them free them, and free them from your magic spell also. How fares my gracious sir? There are yet missing of your company some few odd lads that you remember. So he says, how fares my gracious sir? Now how are you feeling, my sir, my gracious sir, my great sir? How do you feel? So he is asking King Alonso. Now how are you feeling? So he tried earlier. He tried to explain him, na, that relax, don't be bothered. I'll tell you when we'll have time, when we'll sit together, then I'll explain you. So then he says, now how are you feeling? Now are you okay? Or you are still puzzled? There are yet missing of your company. I want to tell you there are some people who are still missing from your company. There are some people of your team who were with you in the ship. They are missing. Who are those people? Trinculo and Stefano. He's talking about Trinculo and Stefano. He says there are the rest of you, the rest of them, they came together. They have met each other. Only two people are missing now. Who are they? Trinculo and Stefano. So it's a reference to Trinculo and Stefano. He says there are still some people who are missing from your company. Some few odd lads, some odd people, some odd persons are still there who are missing from your group. And I think you have that you remember not, that you have forgotten about. You don't remember them. You don't seem to remember them. So you must have forgotten about them. We'll stop here and continue tomorrow. Thank you.